All right, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, YouTube? This is Society of Misfits, episode number 3, right? Yeah, I was gonna say.
A great start.
Yeah, right. I was like, shit. We haven't done one of these in like a couple weeks, you know.
Been like, I don't know if has it been 2 weeks yet. Maybe.
Honestly, I can't remember. I think it's been like a week and a half. Yeah.
Something like that. Shout out to Nate the Great Bell for well, he suggested that I take 3 GBs before we do this podcast, and I think hey, put that shit out. So that was a great idea on his part, and for those of you who would like to know what that means, fuck off. All right, Danny.
Oh. wait, what? Why are you cutting to me? I didn't say anything.
It's your turn.
No, I think Jacob needs to introduce himself.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I mean, I'm Jacob. One of the heads of this channel, along with you, Miles. We've had Guy on in the past and Evan. I know they've wanted to return, but
we don't allow homosexuals onto the podcast, so
right.
We don't know if that'll happen. Just kidding. Love you, LGBT. Sometimes, some of you.
Is this 4 GBs?
Not all
talking?
of you. What?
Is this 4 GBs talking?
No, I took 3.
Oh,
good count. Nice
county
there, dads. So yeah, I mean, we just went to the gym, hit some chest, hit some
MMA.
Yeah. Did all that good stuff.
Drank so much caffeine that I'm literally like jittering off my ass.
Yeah, dude, you were fucking shaking.
Yeah, I know. It looks like you're on more drugs than I am right now.
This dude got me drinking like this new G Fuel that I've never had before.
Yeah,
was it like Type 0 or something like that?
Yeah, it's called Type 0. It was
not sponsored.
Yeah. Use code Big Dick at checkout for 10% off. No, it was like for this new game, this promotion or something.
Yeah.
And I forget what does it taste like? Like pomegranate or something, right?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
It's kind of like a pomegranate thing. I don't know. It kind of tasted like pomegranate if they like spiked it with cocaine.
Right.
And not like I know what that is.
Yeah, you
what
sound.
Are you trying to say there?
Specific.
Doing some fucking
Shaky.
coke.
Dude, I'm shaking
Talking
off
about
my
cocaine.
ass.
Seriously? And he's talking about cocaine?
Has anyone here done cocaine before? You have?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think that Miles has done everything under the rainbow. No gay pun intended.
No.
I wasn't in the same room. What are you talking about?
None of the really bad stuff. So no meth, no heroin, no PCP.
When did you do coke?
It was like when I worked at Donato's for the first time. We all did it before, like.
Wait,
you did it before work?
Yeah, because we like when we did school lunch, like back when I was 18.
Right.
We all did it. Made the pizza.
You just like did a quick blow or something
like,
real quick. Oh
yeah,
shit.
You know.
Yeah.
I was like the youngest one of the group, so yeah.
Right. So like
it's like a lot of Red Bull. Like what Danny's feeling right now, even though he possibly could have actually like done coke
and had no idea.
Knowingly done coke.
I don't think you did any coke, dude.
Like it's just
kidding.
No,
just kidding.
It's just like I chugged the G Fuel because I was feeling so like terrible during the lift, and like of course it kicks in after the lift.
Right.
Yeah,
like halfway through abs, I literally was like, I need to fucking go.
Yeah, that's how the body works, dude. It's just like I know you took this for the lift. Like I know you took it like 20-30 minutes into our lift, but like you want it to affect you for the lift, you know? But nah, bro. Like that's not how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this in your system like right after the lift, so you're just feeling that shit like all day, and then you're just like, oh my god. You literally called me. You're like, bro, am I okay? Like
I had to call you because I was like, bro, I'm like fucked right now.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to drive, and I was like, I'm gonna run into oncoming traffic.
Yeah. You were like, I forget what you said. You were like, I hope I don't tear the shower head off when I go home or something, dude.
Dude, no joke. I got home and I like almost chucked that Starbucks into the sink just because I was like, dude, fuck this Starbucks.
Really?
Because I mean, one, it tasted terrible because it's Starbucks. Sorry, but like, it was just awful.
Yeah.
And so I was like halfway through this venti, literally about to punch through a wall just because I have so much like energy.
Yeah.
After the lift, of course.
Right.
And like, but like, I went to go take a shower. I was like, okay, I can chill. I can go home, take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Walk into my shower, turn on the lights. None of the lights come on. I have to take a shower in like pitch black darkness.
Really?
So I like leave the shower door open and it's like pitch black. I'm just fuck, dude. So like,
You don't need light, brother. You don't need fucking light,
Now
brother.
listen here, brother. You don't need a light where you're going.
Oh shit.
No. So this 1 minute, like this 10 minutes of relaxing time that I wanted to get, didn't get.
Yeah, no. The
Just
caffeine's
because-
like, you're gonna zoom, brother.
I'm still just, yeah, I'm just trying to relax.
He's tripping.
I was like-
balls.
I was like taking my medication and I was like 5 minutes away from just popping a melatonin just because I'm like,
Yeah.
What if he had like a heart attack? Counteract. Fucking shit. Shut you off.
you know what? If I had a heart attack, at least I'd be calm.
Right. Right.
And dead in the hospital.
No, for the non like regular coffee drinker, what you're going through, like I know what you're going through because when if I don't drink coffee for a couple days and I drink coffee, I'll be like, oh shit.
Well,
oh,
I'm
shit,
sure
oh,
you
shit,
get
oh,
like
shit.
crazy
Yeah.
headaches though.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So in high school, this one week, I decided to like cut coffee out, and it only lasted 3 days. But I cut coffee out, and
This dude.
it was when we were in Frank's class, like the video classes.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
you
f-
had video classes? And
Yeah, yeah. So the video production class that we were in, it was like the first day I was good, like nothing was no problem, you know, I felt fine. Second day, I get the fucking biggest migraine, like right here in the right of my
that
head,
ones
dude.
that you can literally like
Yeah.
feel in
It's
your
like
temple.
it's like bump 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 bump. I can feel like my pulse in my fucking head.
This dude
and it's
feels
just
like he's got a vein.
throbbing, dude. And then third day I wake up, I have the most energy I've had in forever. Like I feel so good. And it was just like, maybe I shouldn't drink coffee because honestly, if you think about it, coffee will probably like keep you up at night. Like you probably don't get enough sleep if you're on coffee, like the caffeine and stuff.
Coffee.
Yeah, I mean the caffeine,
Sounds like
caffeine.
he's talking about a drug. Like, I remember that one time when I was on coffee.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I remember the first time I had coffee, and oh my god,
What is this, NPR?
it rode me like Seattle Slew, brother.
Softly
Yeah.
into the microphone.
This dude was probably on like day 3 without coffee, and like as soon as he gets to Starbucks, he's like, "Brussels."
Yeah, yeah, dude. No, I wasn't like Clam though, our buddy Clam. Cause remember when we went, cause he needed Jewel pods. Remember when we went from your house to like 3 UDFs trying to find like Jewel pods for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was like
dude.
this. He was like
was-
scratching his
He
shit.
was this man
Fucking crackhead.
was scratching his neck like
Little
a legitimate
crackhead.
coke addict
Yeah,
just because he needed jewels.
he looked like a fucking dog. Like you
It's
know, when
like-
they like have an itch.
That
You're
is
not
our-
cool if you jewel in school.
Yeah, dude.
that is our
Bars.
fucking generation, right there.
No, it was
Right.
like it was like this,
Emotionally fragile and addicted to dueling.
What was crazy is like they
The
had
world's
to
fucking ending.
they had to take like the fruit flavors out of stores because of all these like fucking like
yeah.
14, 15-year-olds hitting Juuls and like becoming addicted to nicotine and
You
shit.
can only order those things online now.
Yeah, only on the Juul site, like mango pods, which were like the best. And I mean,
Not that you would know.
not that I would know, but
Here's how fucking not a fucking trend following sheep I am. I don't even know what those flavors taste like.
They taste like what the fuck the flavor is, idiot.
Ugh.
Mango tastes like
So,
mango.
Literally, if I were to bite into a mango and then take a big rip of a mango jewel, I'd be like, wow, there's no difference. One's a solid, one's a gas.
Yeah.
That's literally the
That's
only
exactly what you'd be like. You'd hit it and you'd be like,
Is it for real like
Damn.
that?
difference. I call bullshit.
what do you mean, like what? Like it tastes like the.
Like identical?
Yeah.
Nothing ever
Oh.
tastes identical. Like, have you ever eaten, like, a grape Jolly Rancher and then eaten a grape? Not the same.
Well, like.
Banana Laffy Taffy.
I think
and then
he's
a
just talking
banana.
in context of jewels.
Well, no, like the grape Jolly Rancher is like grape flavor, but like a grape, there's like green grapes and purple grapes and red grapes
None
and
of
shit.
which taste like Jolly Ranchers. Not even Concord grapes.
Whatever, dude. I don't fucking care. Whatever, bro. Fuck. I feel like such a tool right now wearing this fucking.
Hey, no,
Tank
that's
and
how.
shit.
The Donald Pump.
That's how you should.
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, dude. The Donald Pump, baby. Donald Pump. Make America swole again, baby.
And demonetized.
Yeah,
Demonetized.
lose all potential ad revenue. Just fucking like copyright strike. Like your channel's banned from YouTube when we only have 10
sorry about that
subs.
code that we said at the beginning of the stream. It no longer works
Yeah.
as of this moment.
Because it's already been used.
Hey, most of you guys are fat. Someone should make you swole again.
Who's fat?
Americans.
Haven't we already talked about this?
Yeah, but we have to
dude.
get the point across.
So
Do the shame so they do the work,
Mm-hmm.
and then they aren't fat.
you need to look this up, dude. I obviously not right now because
I mean, I can.
demonetized. Like, but
What is it?
I saw something today. Apparently, there's going to be a Kids Bop rendition of Old Town Road,
You serious?
Fuck
and
me.
it, dude, they showed like I was watching the IGN fix thing, that thing on Snapchat or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they were showing the Old Town Road with a bunch of kids on like this total like thrown together set. Obviously, it looked so Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
but I saw it, dude, and literally was like, fuck.
Is there like a trailer for it or something on YouTube or?
I mean, I'm sure it's already out. Otherwise, I don't know how IGN would have got
Bro,
it.
I don't think we can get copyrighted for that. Let's look this shit up.
What, just like the Kids Bop version?
Yeah, no, I don't think we can.
The Kids Bop version?
Yeah. I seriously
Uh,
because like I mean, it'd be different if we just downloaded this shit and put it on our channel. That'd be copyright, but like what is it?
I
Old Town
cannot
Road.
fucking wait for this song to die.
dude, yeah, it already came up. Oh my god. Dance along? Oh my god.
I fucking hate the world we live.
Do you see that? It says, do you see what it says right there? It says Kids Bop Kids. Is there like Kids Bop Adult that I don't know about?
Log in.
I think that's just kiddie porn, dude.
Yeah, I'm not
Hey
sure.
everyone, it's Jacob. Juliana.
Hi everyone,
Hey, love.
it's Jacob.
And we are the Kids Bop Kids. We
I
have
feel
so
like
much
it's
fun
weird
shooting
that
our
they have
music
two
video for
Asians.
Old Town
Yeah, I
Road.
know.
Come
And they're
on,
both
let's
on the
go.
same side. Is that 3 Asians?
Diversity,
Ew.
bro.
That's not diversity. That's
Little
just a
on
lot
the-
of
listen.
Asians.
Oh, it's diversity.
This is so cringe.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
What
I'm
the
gonna
f-
take my
what
horse
the
Yeah, turn this
fuck?
fucking shit off.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on. We
that's
got
enough.
we got to hear the beat drop, bro.
till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back.
Yeah, we're
Can you
done with that
imagine the
shit, dog.
creep like directing these girls to dance? Like, yes, move.
Yeah, like they got like some like 50-year-old like choreographer, just like
Or it could be a woman.
It
Women
could- it-
can be dance directors too.
Joke's
or
on you, it's Harvey Weinstein.
yeah, or it could be the Pope.
Fucking
dude.
Catholics. Why is anyone Catholic anymore?
Exactly.
Like, why does that
Jeez.
religion have any sort of credibility whatsoever?
I mean, you're not wrong, dude.
Like, is anyone even surprised when a news article about some kid getting poked in the beehole comes out by a priest? I feel like there's some surprise when it's someone who's not a priest, but like when it's a Catholic priest, it's like, yeah, another one.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
Why did the
there's
parents put them in the Catholic school?
this man
Yeah.
is
No, seriously, I feel like there's like the stigma because a lot of priests do that, but I don't think like every priest is a child
Well, it's not
molester.
every priest.
Yeah,
It's like saying,
this took such a serious turn.
and I mean, I don't think it's like the Catholic religion either.
and I'm not.
It's
gonna
just
take
like-
it seriously.
It's just a shame that a bunch of like child predators want to be priests.
I don't know. I
you
feel
know?
like they wanted to rule the world,
Mhm.
like with Charlemagne and shit. And of course, when they
Charlemagne, the god, like the-
Charlemagne's not. He was like a guy. He was the first emperor, like that
Oh.
Pope recognized.
I thought
You dick.
you meant the dude from the Breakfast Club,
The Breakfast Club. Wait,
like
what?
that radio show, Charlemagne the God.
Oh, Charlemagne. Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
That black guy.
Yeah, the black guy. Yeah,
Yeah. Why does he have to be a black guy? Because he fucking is.
yeah, exactly. Diversity,
He
bro.
literally is. He's a radio host.
It's a hip hop show, so I mean, hip hop is black culture, bro.
Oh, dude, I was watching this hip hop show. I don't remember the name, so I can't like shout it out or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they were doing like a comparison of like NF to Eminem lines or whatever.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, I know, right? And then like I think it was like 2 months later or something like that, Eminem
Mhm.
came out with that song that like kind of was saying like an effing recovery clone of me. And I was like, oh shit, dude.
Wait,
Yeah, I heard about that actually.
Wait, you didn't realize that was an NF diss?
that was the Rainer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On Kamikaze, NFing recovery clone of. Dog!
This man didn't know.
What?
NF, you're a hero. Fucking
Them's
dissed you.
entendres, dude.
I didn't
Meh.
You didn't realize that was an NF
No,
diss?
I didn't. I didn't
fuck.
really get that line like that. I thought it was just
No, yeah.
I thought he was talking about like just throwing that out there about someone. And effing recovery. That makes sense.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it's not. I shouldn't say it's like entirely accurate because I mean, NF's. I don't know if anyone's ever listened to NF on here, but like,
I'm
NF's
sure he's big.
he's super good and like his show sell out like dummy quick. But I mean, the complaint is his music's always whiny, which was what like Recovery it was kind of.
Mhm.
Even though Recovery was an amazing album by Eminem.
Recovery was definitely whiny though. Like Not Afraid.
Oh, dude. Do you remember
Love the Way You
remember
Lie.
Spacebound?
Yeah.
Spacebound was so whiny,
Yeah.
but it was such a good song.
Yeah.
Cinderella Man was sick though.
Mhm. Best song.
There was a lot of good songs on that album, but like I just think it was funny that Eminem, like
His old shit was a bit.
Oh yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he had some crazy.
Can I have your attention, please?
Oh.
Please stand up.
Well, the
Please
real
stand
Slim
up.
Shady, please stand up.
Copyright.
claim.
Boom. We just got struck.
Dude.
No, but like, I don't know. I thought Eminem and NF could do like imagine NF and Eminem on the same track. Like obviously it would never happen because like NF doesn't partner up with people that like do swearing in their songs.
What a
or
bitch.
anything.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He's like hardcore Christian or something. I'm pretty
Damn.
sure.
But I just
Straight down from heaven, the spirit and the glory. Jesus Christ, motherfucker. Seriously. Boo.
No, but I mean, like NF's really good, but I don't feel like Eminem should have dissed him.
Bro.
Yeah, he proves that you can still be Christian and be tough and hardcore. You
Bro.
can be streetwise and down with the word, yo.
Dude. Literally, I feel like every song by NF that I've ever listened to, it's like this hardcore rap about like breaking through or like, you know, you're the underdog and like you literally are like you're like coming up and like nobody expects you to do shit and like he's like just like I don't know how to explain it.
Like NF.
Yeah. NF's just like the underdog in every song he makes, like
Yeah.
Eminem is. But then he gets like some like female voice with like the same pop voice to do his hooks. And it's just like
Dude,
I don't know.
He literally does the same thing that I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Travis Scott does, where he doesn't like he doesn't credit the artists that like are on his track. You know what I mean? Like
Whoa, wait, what?
all of Sick. Remember the whole album that came out where
Astroworld, yeah.
Astroworld, and there was like so many songs where there was like at least 4 featured artists.
Yeah.
You had to like go and look it up because they weren't like on the track.
Well,
you know?
just
Like,
because it doesn't show like featuring Sway Lee or featuring Frank Ocean or something, like if you buy the CD or like you like I don't know what the word, like just look at the album credits, like they're in there.
No, like I get it that they're in the credits, but like I just wish it was like the featured thing.
Yeah, well, a lot of artists do that. Like 21 Savage did that with his latest album.
What didn't feature?
No, he didn't put the features on there. And then Travis did that on Birds too, Birds in the Trap. He didn't put the features, but I think that's cool because like it's just like a oh shoot, like let's say the Undertaker returns on SmackDown,
Like he does every
Jesus
single
Christ,
day.
Yeah.
Finally something I understand.
This dude felt so left out.
Well, no, like
You're way too white for that shit.
no,
way too fucking white
It's
for
just
that
music.
So-
yeah, shitty music aside from Eminem.
Okay, that's personal opinion. Music's very personal opinionized.
It's
So I
literally
mean,
shitty. I can explain why.
okay, well, hang on. So what I was saying was, like, let's say the Undertaker returns on SmackDown and everyone like freaks out, you know, like they're like, and like they start going crazy. Well, that's like when you don't put the feature on a song, and then like Sicko Mode plays and you hear Drake for the first time. Everyone is like a huge Drake fan. Like anyone who listens to rap loves Drake.
okay.
So you hear Drake, like you hear Drake go,
Astro.
and then you're just fucking like, is that Drake? And then you freak, and then it's
I
like,
get it. So
yeah.
they don't like put the features on to like.
it's
give you
the
element
hype
of
factor,
surprise.
dude. It's literally the hype factor because
When
like
you heard Frank Ocean on the track, you're just like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's literally like the hype factor because if you don't know they're on there and then like their voice disappears, then you're just like, oh shit.
That's like that like makes way more sense now because like I don't know if Miles remembers this, but there was a rock band that I can't remember the name of that like
Shinedown,
Probably.
Nickelback.
I think
Nickelback,
no.
they're
I think it was
worse.
Hailstorm.
They're
I think Hailstorm had a track that said like featuring, and then it was the singer, the name of the singer from Shinedown or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in the song for like
Sounds awful.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
And so rather than like what Astroworld did, where it had like songs where you're like, oh my god, Drake's on the track.
Yeah.
They did that thing where it was like, hey, guess what? Shinedown's on the track. You're like, oh, no way. You listen to this whole song just to get 5 seconds of Shinedown, and you're immediately let down. No pun intended.
I hate the songs like because Travis is like my favorite rap artist, and I hate the songs where it says featuring Travis Scott, and I'm like, you know, like sick. You know, I'm gonna listen to this, I'm gonna download it.
And it's
And
like
then,
5 seconds.
well,
of
no,
Travis.
like he's just like on the hook, and the hook is just so like it's like he literally walked in that studio for 5 minutes. He's just like, whip it again, once again. Yeah. It's like that. That's a song by 2 Chainz called "Whip," and it's
Best kind of
literally the
music.
hook is just whip it again, once
The best
again.
music.
Yeah, yeah. DJ Khaled, dude, fuck him.
Yeah, like,
DJ Khaled.
that shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like literally everything you just described right there to me
well,
sounded utterly fucking stupid.
well, a lot of features are half-assed. Dude, look at Corey Taylor's with Korn. Like he
Yeah.
was in there for the refrain or the bridge,
a
whatever
lot
you
of
call
people
that.
just
Wait, which
rip
song?
a solo in metal.
Yeah. What song was that? Shoot, it was on their latest album.
They're coming out with a new one.
I know. Yeah.
Nothing.
Hype train.
The new single's really good.
Yeah, I heard that. It sounded really good. What was that song called, man? I should know this because I listened to that album to death. It was
I just looked it up yesterday.
yeah.
Paragon
Any-
Shift?
Yeah,
Paragon
I think
Shift?
No.
I think it was
An-
the one
anyways,
after
though,
Paragon Shift.
like Corey Taylor was just in there for like the bridge, and then that was it. And they put featuring Corey Taylor on there. So I mean, it's not like features across the board. Like you're not gonna try as hard on a feature as you are on your own song.
I'm talking more like the whip it shit, like just like the concept of most modern rap songs are utterly fucking stupid in my opinion.
Oh my god, did you guys hear the what was it? It was a super old song called Save Me by MGK, and M Shadows was featured on it, like the Avenged Sevenfold singer. And literally the only words M Shadows said was "Save me." He was the chorus.
And
That was it.
that was probably $500K.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
money.
$500,000 just to do it. No.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what people make on tracks like that. I'm sure they just go like percentage of sales or something. But
Oh
I
no,
still
they get
think
paid.
I still think it's crazy that you would bring someone on a feature just for the chorus. Like MGK can obviously write his own choruses,
Big name.
you know.
Well,
It's like
I mean, let's talk about it.
like what Jacob. Well, no, dude. Jacob just
fucking beard
explained
is
it whether
weird.
he knows it or not. He said whenever you see a song that says like featuring Travis Scott on it, you fucking download that shit.
yep, it's just a
So
name.
they see that name on it, and how many people who like Avenged Sevenfold are going to see M Shadows featured on
Yeah.
a song and download it to
Yeah.
hear some M Shadows.
Well, yeah,
it's
the-
like an introduction to MGK
And
was
Sheep,
the fact
you
that
hear
you
that?
knew another artist that was on his song.
Mm-hmm. The features are definitely for the name, like the face value,
It's
because
like clickbait for music.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Use it clickbait.
like
Really, that's
it could
exactly
be
what it is.
it could be like what the artist is doing too. Like that determines what they do on their feature. Like, hey Travis, I want a verse and the hook. Can you give me that? No, man, I'm working on my album. I don't have that much time.
I'll just send
I
you
can-
something small.
Yeah, I can phone in a fucking hook real quick though for you in like 2 seconds. Whip it again.
Yeah, dog.
Save, send,
That's
done.
great.
Give me my 200K.
Um,
He sees the message come in like,
Yo, there's my hook.
fuck it.
Send it to the mixer, dude. Let's finish this fucking song.
Noise.
Noise.
Yeah.
That Key and Peele skit though.
All right,
Noise.
fuck this shit.
What were you
So,
saying though?
What was
you
I
said
saying?
I can tell you.
You
We
had
were
something
talking
on-
about
Oh, yeah,
the
well-
Corey Taylor thing.
Oh no.
Tell you why like it's shitty.
Yeah, the rap music. Why it's shitty.
Well, I mean, it's not
Uh-oh.
rap. It's just modern music in general. I mean, every genre, in my opinion, I feel has just been washed up, and it's just redundant now. Like, I mean,
Even rock. I
yeah,
agree with
like
that.
fucking new shit. The rock bands I like are like older rock bands. From
Yeah, because
the 90s and
all
the
new rock
80s.
has the same like
It's just
the same
rehashed
kicks.
Metallica shit with
Yeah.
that generic Breaking Benjamin singing.
Okay,
or the-
wait a second.
They were the first ones.
First
No,
day,
I'm
he
saying
did it to him.
they ripped off of Breaking Benjamin, not like Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking
was part of
Benjamin
that.
definitely
They
like
were the
has that
originator.
punk sound.
Like people started taking that like singing voice. I mean,
You called it bubblegum, didn't you? Oh wait, no, that was Nickelback.
it's just
They're both bubblegum. Like Breaking Benjamin's probably my favorite rock band, but I mean I will admit that it's like they found a sound that like they went platinum on a record and they're like, okay, we literally need to make every record sound exactly like that.
yeah.
We just need to keep bumping out the same
I
music.
just feel like
Ride the
that's
success
always what it is. Like someone has a hit, and everyone's like, "All right, that's the sound for the year.
Yeah,
that's
fucking,
what sells."
Who
And
I
it's
think
like,
every rock band needs to have a Saint Anger, an
An
album that
awful
just
album.
is like so controversial to change up the.
that,
Well, yeah, we
that
can- we
album
can look-
sucked all around.
there's a couple of those
Yeah.
Corn.
Well,
No.
Corn,
Saint Anger
uh,
and Frantic, Some Kind of Monster, only good songs on that
Yeah.
album.
Okay, Dirty Window's pretty good.
Fuck Dirty.
See my
Window.
reflection in the window.
Yeah, singing about windows.
And I slam my gavel down.
Absolutely beautiful.
Dude, I mean, I think it's a good song.
Well, and here's what I think about Saint Anger. If you're a band like Metallica, and at that point when that album
You're on
came
fucking
out,
rehab.
when that okay, they're all in rehab, but that album came out when they were like Metallica and had money, right? Right? It was post
Are
Black
you
album.
saying
Oh,
No, here's what I'm
saying they're
saying.
not
the money
have
way.
money now?
No, they have money. I'm just saying this is a point at which they had money. It
Like
was
their
not-
biggest success.
I'm not
is what you're
saying-
saying.
I'm saying it's not pre-money.
Okay.
Like, kill them all and shit. Like,
Right.
They have money, so there's no excuse for them to have released an album with that shitty of production quality.
No, 100%
No,
not.
I honestly feel like it was almost on purpose. Like they wanted to try a different sound because they didn't want to get stuck on the Black album.
Well, no, they literally they just like captured the rawness they were going through. Like they just like
Yeah.
they were like, fuck it. Like we're not in the headspace to make a platinum record right now, so why should we try? Let's just throw this shit together
And
and
it didn't
send
work.
it out.
By the way,
Sorry,
sorry
guys.
for anyone that doesn't listen to Metallica.
Neither
This
did.
conversation's probably so
All right,
confusing.
if you don't fucking listen to Metallica, if you've never heard of Metallica in your life, then
Kill
just
yourself. Like,
well, no,
They're-
everyone's heard of them. I just mean, like, if they're listening to this conversation, they're like, what the fuck is a Black Album? All I know is Enter Sandman.
well,
and
they're
Master of
learning.
Puppets.
They're learning shit. That's why they're on a podcast.
that's so true. Like everyone's just like, oh, Metallica? Didn't they make that Enter Sandman
One?
record or something?
One, that Darkness Imprisoning Me,
Star.
that Guitar Hero 3 song.
Oh,
yeah,
I
they're
mean,
like,
yeah, that
Wasn't that a Guitar Hero?
the video game lovers of the world. They know Metallica because of Guitar Hero 3.
What do you mean Guitar Hero Metallica?
Well, Guitar Hero 3 came out first.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, because one was on that. Which
and then one was on Guitar Hero Metallica, and it was
Raining
literally
Blood
with
was
drums.
on that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Number
They
of the Beast.
yeah, they yeah. You know what's funny is my dad told me about that song. Everyone thought that they were talking about like they worship Satan,
Yeah, it's.
but it's
all you
literally
have to
like
do
a
is
story.
listen.
There's
Yeah.
a story about like a guy goes in the woods and sees a bunch of devil worshippers and like
fights them
freaks
at
the
the
fuck
end.
out. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
yeah. But
All you have
everyone
to
just
do is
hears
listen to the words.
all the Christians, and I mean I'm Christian too, but like all the Christians are like, oh 666, they obviously worship Satan. They obviously do.
okay.
And it's just like no, listen to their lyrics, dude.
So
No, yeah.
I've been wanting to ask a Christian this today. Like I've been
Uh-oh.
thinking about this.
I mean I'm not like the best Christian to
Okay.
ask someone.
No, I just
ask something,
all
but
right.
because I don't go
So-
to church.
Man's got a cross necklace on.
If
I don't go to church
if
though.
real.
God is real
Uh-oh.
and He created all of us,
It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So just put that in the side of your head and remember that little fact. God
Yep,
has really
it's
created
in
all
the
of
it's in
us.
the right.
If all right. Now picture someone like Shane, who I described to you, who is.
If you don't know who Shane,
we described him on episode 1.
if you don't know who Shane
We
is, go back
described-
to another podcast.
we
and
described him on episode
Fucking
1.
If you guys
Shane.
want Shane in the podcast, leave a comment down below.
will be-
I'm sure they would
he will
love
be
to have
here.
Shane in the podcast, dude.
So he's short, like 120 pounds, ginger, asthma, fucking glasses, weird as hell, geeky, scoliosis.
In other words, a complete Chad.
Yeah, like
Oh gosh.
dumb, like
Just kidding.
dumb as a sack of shit.
Uh huh.
Look up Chad on Urban
So-
Dictionary.
If God was just like, yeah, Shane, would you agree that he's a bit of an a-hole?
I mean,
Wait, are you talking about God?
What about volcanoes?
I mean, I know this is a funny question, so I don't want to answer it like seriously, but
I mean, seriously.
God doesn't like He created the heavens and the earth, but
Autism.
all all of that is literally like just
The government
like
releasing
natural-
shit in the air.
like God doesn't like program every child. Like he created the means by which there can be humans and stuff in like life, but he's not like controlling like, okay, this kid's getting born tomorrow, so what do I want him to look like? Like no, he's not
so
doing
kind
that.
of like a
But,
kind of like basically whoever invented electricity just kind of had electricity there, and then everyone else just kind of did what they want with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like he made like a blueprint. Imagine the guy that made the first car. Like
Mhm.
obviously he has no idea what's gonna happen to future cars. He just is like, this is what the basic idea is. Let's see what the fuck
Yeah.
happens.
Here's what I think, and my mom would probably shoot me if she heard me saying this. I hope she can't hear me through the fucking
if she listened to the podcast,
ceiling. No, she doesn't.
at home.
Now he said, "What if?"
I don't know. I mean, if she does, then that's fine. But
He literally
this is
shoots
what
you.
I think, and like I've said it to her, and like she doesn't agree, but that's fine. I think like God created evolution. Like people are always like God here, evolution here,
Oh, you mean?
but I feel like they're intertwined. Like God created evolution, where like He created cells.
the Big Bang was God busting a nut.
No, no. Like so He created cells, which she knew would evolve into eukaryotes, which then the basic biology, you know, like eukaryotes became complexer and complexer and complexer, and then like they all joined together, and then they created life and stuff. Like he put everything in place for that to eventually happen, and then like we just kept evolving and evolving. I don't know about the ape thing though, because like there shouldn't be apes.
That's
still.
that's not evolution.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's dummy evolution. That's what people who are religious
Okay,
say
but like
evolution is.
this is
Evolution,
This conversation's so good.
Evolution is so we share a common ancestor with apes that's like fucking old as fuck, and the common ancestor, who is some primitive primate, was in different areas, and through adaptation to those areas, which fucking happens, like you can look at animals.
Yeah.
That's how they gradually change throughout times, and now there's so many different primates. It's like, you know how.
So you're saying like the
No.
like the time chain of like ape human is like bullshit?
No,
but like,
yeah, that's bullshit.
but,
It's
like,
like,
we
we
have
have a
common-
common ancestor that's very, very old,
Gets
and
louder
they
when he gets
have
excited.
unearthed skeletons of other species of humans. So you know how there's
yeah, like
horses,
the cavemen.
mules, donkeys, like those are all equine, I think, but they're different species. So there's been different species of humans that were alive at the same time. So I think it was up to 10,000 years ago we were alive with Neanderthals, which is why there's Neanderthal DNA in some of us, because we interbred. You know, like a horse and a donkey can breed, and it makes a mule, so that happened there.
Yeah,
And they uncovered these little fuckers in an island off of, I think it was Indonesia, and they're like little 3.5 foot tall little bastards, and they think a bunch of
So Thor had sex with a donkey and out came this jackass.
jeez, a bunch of
jeez, he's just like jeez.
I mean, what can you say?
But like this was
He interrupted the little bastard story.
oh yeah, continue. I'm sorry, I just wanted to
I
get
was
like
just saying,
my main
like,
point
I
out.
had to
bunch
get
of,
my
like,
comment in. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're
whatever
good.
people wandered over to this island when the water was
Don't tell me they fucked 3.5 foot tall people.
no the
Okay.
the water raised, they were trapped on the island. There wasn't a lot of food, so the small people survived. So they're
So that
That's
invented midgets.
that's why they were little bastards. Yeah, they were like little fucking midgets. We're gonna
Okay.
throw that word again.
We accept
They
midgets.
creep me out.
If you're a midget, come
I
on the
don't.
podcast.
Midget gang.
I mean, hornswoggle.
There's the wait. Put the M. Put the
Hornswoggle.
M.
I
Hornswoggle
thought,
gang.
doesn't that mean white power now?
Oh shit, dude. Fucking.
Okay, that's what it means. Okay to us.
Nice transition.
My bad. Hey, I'm new to this. If you guys don't know, I'm literally controlling the transitions right here. So yeah, this is the first time I'm doing it. So cut me some slack, okay? Yeah. I didn't even know you were doing that, dude. Oh my god. But anyway, so what the fuck are you doing?
If you're listening to this in audio, Miles is being a dick.
This in audio.
Oh, shit. I'll show you dick.
Yeah, so the main point I was
That's why
getting
listen to that.
the main point I was getting at though, while we're still fresh on the evolution thing, is like, so God just basically put the means for all this to happen,
Oh God.
and then over time, adaptations and stuff like that created the humans that we are now. And that's like the same with anything. Like the guy invented the first car. Well, there's adaptations, dude. Like the car is now what we have today with new technology and stuff. Like people invent electricity, and then light bulbs, and then like electricity is used for everything. You know?
Continue.
God just set everything in motion.
Yeah, like
So,
We're
like,
just
out of
saying, fuck it.
nowhere, God was like, let it be.
no, I mean like he had a plan, which like the Bible
I
explains,
feel like
but like
that's just replacing the Big Bang Theory or whatever.
don't say
science
you believe the
believes.
Big Bang
No,
Theory,
I don't.
dude.
I don't know what it is because we just don't know, and that's what I
That's a good
think.
show.
But I'm just saying, I feel like that replaces the Big Bang Theory with a dude.
Well, it's not a dude, it's like a being, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I have so much to
Okay.
contribute to this conversation.
Like
So-
when you hear God and you think man because you're sexist.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Well,
dude. You
because
ever heard
that's
of,
the masculine term. If you say goddess, I think woman. dick nose.
Well, you ever
Didn't
heard
you hear
of
Ariana, bro?
I was
God
about
is
to say
a-
that.
God is a
woman, dude. That's a banger, by the way.
That is a good
Fuck
song.
her.
Yeah.
I would fuck her, but like fuck her music.
Hey, I thought her new album was pretty good. Andrea showed
Oh,
it
she
to
was
me.
Good, man.
It was good.
Damn.
Remember you were banging out to Seven Rains or whatever.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I don't know how I felt about the break up with your boyfriend song or whatever that was.
Yeah,
That was weird.
that's a definitely like a single girl banner. Like
Jesus
A
Christ.
single girl banner.
yeah, like
Yeah.
cause
You
I
just got dumped. That's the song.
in Athens we were at a concert, one of the like the Numbers Fest or whatever, and I get back in the car with Andrea and all our friends, and then my buddy picked us up because he didn't come. So it was just like me and Andrea, then like her friends, and I had the aux, and I was just like, what should I play right now when there's all these females in here? I'm like, yeah, okay. So I played "Break Up with Your Girlfriend," dude, and they're all like, oh my god! Like they just start jamming and like,
That's
turn
so
up.
fucking annoying. Like literally, that shit makes my head want to explode. Like,
Why?
Because it's annoying as fuck.
What? They're just having a good
Oh.
time.
Yeah, but adults aren't allowed to get geeked like that anymore. Adam Devine
Geeked.
had a good
What do you mean geeked?
good point in his special.
Bro, I
Like,
have a room
alright.
that's literally just Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I geek on a daily
Okay, so
basis.
you know how most girls would go over there and think that's fucking weird, and like,
No, dude,
you're kidding me.
you're in like the
Alright.
'80s, bro.
No.
Like,
yeah, you're in the 80s.
Alright.
yeah, like that's
What
so
I'm
different
saying
now.
I
about
don't give a shit
geek.
anymore.
What I say about geek is like,
I mean, like,
say,
excited.
remember when you were a kid and you like opened up a gift and it was exactly what you wanted for Christmas,
And it was a big
You're
old
like,
Oh, shit,
dildo.
yeah, you're just like, oh, like you freak out. Okay. So you know how that's how they do that. That's what they do when you play songs like that, and it's annoying and it's weird, and you can't do that anymore.
I mean, I think you can. It's all. I mean, I think as long as like
I don't know.
you can get excited about whatever you want. I mean, do whatever makes you happy as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. That's
That's
the line
facts.
I would use.
I just think that shit's
That's
dumb.
facts.
Like,
No, I mean,
literally,
yeah, that's your
the
opinion.
only time I don't think that shit's dumb when they're like, "Oh my god, I love this
Like, you're
song," and
telling
it's
me
just
you
some
did-
stupid song. The only time I don't think that's dumb is when I'm trying to get into someone's pants.
I was about to
and
say,
I'm
I
pretending-
think,
and
I think.
I'm pretending that it's not dumb.
No, see, this is, in all honesty, Miles. Like, I feel like this is why you don't have like. I mean, you don't want a girlfriend.
No.
If I'm
No,
right,
he
correct.
definitely
But if you did, then like
I would
you gotta
have to
understand.
watch stupid shit I don't want to watch on Netflix. I would have to
There's
fucking
definitely got to be someone that likes the same shit as you do.
Well, no, the point is like
Miles
I like
likes
being
getting
alone.
big and
Ronan.
fighting and
It's Dokudo, the 21
all that shit.
Principles of Walking Alone.
You know how
It's the
Miles is
best
gonna
way
meet his
for me.
wife? They were gonna beat the shit out of each other and be
Called my
like,
hand. And I would get
yeah, I was about to say,
arrested.
I was like, Miles,
they're
what's
gonna
up,
get
I
like
would
a
get
bro?
fucking
they're gonna get in a street
arrested.
fight and they're gonna be like, "This is meant to be."
Jeez.
Damn, you just kicked my ass. You're all right.
You're
I-
all right.
I, honestly, unless she's a crackhead robbing me, I cannot think of one scenario where I would just get in a street fight with a woman.
Oh, so do you have that standard of like you can't hit a girl?
Well, it's
Is that what
it's
you're talking
a legal
about?
thing. I'm not saying.
How's
they
it
don't
illegal? So if a girl punched you in the face,
No, if a girl punched me in the face, I'd fucking.
He
fuck that
just
bitch.
screamed, "Me too."
Well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
dude.
really punch her.
you forgot like hashtag me too.
I definitely wouldn't
Hashtag-
respect her. I'd be, what a crazy bitch. She just punched me in the face.
Just give her one back.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably
That's
would.
respect.
No, I'd probably take her down, just
Like,
hold
if
her
I punched
there.
you right now, you would punch me right back.
Well,
That's treating
you
each
know
other
how that
like
shit
equality.
works. If a girl punches me and I like punch her way harder and she gets like knocked out, like they'll still look
And then
bad
she goes
on
to the
my
police and
part.
she's like,
His power level is
She's
over
like-
9,000.
yeah.
Well, no, look at me. Like, I don't talk to the police well.
You're huge.
They're like, damn, this motherfucker.
They pull you over just for fun.
Yeah, I know.
They really do. You told that
Harassing
story on episode 2 about that. They just like they made you get out of your car and
Oh,
everything.
he already talked about that.
Yeah.
Dicks. Yeah.
Have you gotten pulled over since then?
Yeah.
Just
Like,
randomly, or
yeah.
because you were speeding?
No, it's always random.
He's probably speeding. He doesn't want to tell you that. He probably wants it to be like,
I only
oh,
speed
they
on, like,
just
Van
fucking.
Valley, Miller Paul, but no, most of it is just the only two legit reasons I was ever given for being pulled over were because my headlight was out. But I mean, there was one time I got pulled over in Sunbury, and the dude said my brake light was out, and I put my foot on the brake, and it worked just fine. I was like, it doesn't seem to be, and he's like, well, it was.
You just
That's the bullshit they do.
He might have.
So-
He
Hey,
might have.
they're bored, man.
I saw, yeah, well,
They're just looking for stuff to do.
Dude,
Fuck off.
Sunbury cops are the most bored policemen of all
guys-
time.
that lady cop
guys
in
aren't from
Sunbury,
Sunbury?
Yeah, she's
a
weird.
Bitch.
She's weird as fuck.
Wait, what?
Bitch.
The female cop in
Kinda
Sunbury
hot,
now.
though. She's a bitch.
Dude, she looks like she's like
You
40.
guys should whoop each other's ass.
So?
See if you get along.
You tell me you've never seen a hot 40-year-old.
No, she and this like this dude cop who looked like he was 12 pulled me over at the high school because we were reserving seats for graduation for Andrew, and like we were gonna put trash bags down for like Andrew's family and stuff, and we pulled up and the cops are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "I'm meeting my girlfriend here to put trash bags down to reserve seats," and he's like, "Well, we've been told that, you know, you can't do that anymore, and we've got threats that the seniors are planning to spray paint this high school and stuff, so we're here 24/7 now and stuff." And I'm just like, okay, I don't fucking care about that.
Well, you're
I
a
mean,
bitch now. How about that?
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can we rewind for a second? The seniors were planning to spray paint the high school.
Yeah, I mean, people, like, seniors classes, like, do that all the
It's
time,
like
though.
far from the worst thing we.
I mean,
threatened
Ben
to do
legit
Yeah.
bought a chicken.
when we were seniors.
He did, I remember that.
Damn, that was funny as fuck.
Was it our class that had a cookout and shit?
I
Like,
don't know.
down the sled hill?
Did you hear about the pig?
No, yeah. We had a, I think that was like we graduated like 3 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, 2016.
The
Doofus.
Yeah.
we had like I didn't go, but this is what I heard. We had like a slip and slide in a cookout or something.
Yeah.
and they got like real mad.
Mm-hmm.
The police force did.
Well, I'm pretty sure they were gonna stop it, and then they were just like, "Nah." They
I
just
wish
went,
we
"Whatever."
would have had the connections we have now with like Guy. Just be like, hey Guy, can you like call your dad?
Yeah, for
tell
sure,
him this
dude.
is chill.
For sure.
Guy, I'm being arrested. Can you, like, call your dad and have him tell
Honestly, I
them
feel like that's
no?
something his dad could do. You're unaware, Guy's dad is a mayor.
Yeah, guy's dad's the mayor, and the first few times I hung out with him, this one time, I said that so wrong. Like, so when I first started hanging out with him,
You knew it was
English?
love at first sight.
no, no. So when we first started hanging out, we went to McDonald's at like 4 a.m. and got pulled over, and Cord was driving, and he only had his temps. And the cop was like,
Oh, the McDonald's story?
yeah, the cop was like, "You don't have a license?" And Cord goes, "No." And Guy was just like, "Yeah, I'm the mayor's kid," and they let us go.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know Guy was with you.
Guy
Yeah.
told me, like, he heard them, like, or it was on the dash cam or something where you could hear the Scottish cop go, like, "You know who that is? It's the mayor's son." Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, Guy gets away with everything because his dad's the mayor. Like, real talk.
No, did you guys hear like what ended up happening to the Irish cop or whatever?
Mm-mm.
So
He got fired, didn't he?
yeah, so there was like he had a dash cam or whatever.
He beat up Matt Russell, didn't
Yeah,
he?
that was what. So
Fuck that guy.
So I'll try and make this story kind of short. So basically,
No,
there
you're
was
good,
a
dude.
dash cam on the hood of police car, and Matt Russell was driving this like super decked out like blue Mustang.
Yeah, I know he
Like it
has a
looks
Mustang.
pretty
Yeah.
fire. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what exactly happened. All I know is that this Irish cop literally opened Matt Russell's door, pulled him out of the car, and just beat the fuck out of him.
For no reason.
Well, I'm sure Matt Russell was like back talking him, but you can't. I mean, you can't counter back talk with punches.
Yeah,
as a cop.
was Matt was he a minor at the time or?
Yeah, I think Matt was like a junior or something. Like a junior in
Damn.
high school, because that's when he still had the
Good.
Mustang.
Beat the
or-
fuck out of a minor. Yeah,
Because
that.
Matt Russell was only like a year under us,
Yeah.
and so he ended up getting beat up. I don't remember who told me this. I'm pretty sure it was like someone I knew at the time, but yeah, and then the Irish cop ended up getting fired. I remember hearing this other story. Like, I think I heard this from
He
Jared.
was Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
Yeah.
From Scotland.
Scotland Yard. The apparently like Jarrett told me this himself. He was at like I can't remember like this pond in Sunbury or something. They were fishing. It's like fishing in a pond in the middle of this.
Wait, who was?
Jarrett Atkins or whatever. And he was like fishing in this pond in the middle of Sunbury, and apparently like the Scottish cop
Just pulled up and beat the absolute fuck out of him.
Just
pulled out his
fucked
gun.
his day up.
pulled out his gun and just started wailing.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Or KO
Gave
out
a
of
pound
nowhere.
of lead to the dome.
Fucking pulls out the baton. No,
What are you doing there, laddie?
So I saw
this is going up your ass.
KP.
Did you finish your story?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Finish your story.
So yeah, he
We'll
was
get
just
back
trying
to
to
KP.
fish, and the Scottish cops just like threatened him to like take him in just for fishing.
Yeah,
It's like
but
you
he-
can't fish here. Like, why not?
That
Yeah,
dude's a
there's no
jackass.
fucking law where you can't
It's like,
fish
dog,
somewhere.
It's just fishing. There's
Yeah.
no sign.
Yeah, there's none. What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, granted, it was like according to Jared, it was like 9-10 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah.
Threatened to
So what?
arrest him.
Yeah.
People go fishing. Oh, fuck. People go night fishing all the time at like Hoover and shit, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
Still jittery as fuck right now, by the way.
Oh, yeah, dude. Ready to get that siege grind in, bro. Get the fucking kills and shit.
The KP posted something about immigration on her Instagram.
KP.
KP. Pearl whale.
Okay.
Uh,
The sperm whale?
Pearl the whale.
Oh, pearl.
It just sounds just like Pearl. But
Okay, so she posted something on her Instagram.
about immigration, and it said something like
Oh, boy.
if you oppose the separation or the jailing of people with kids crossing the border or something like that,
I'm a little out of.
you
politics,
obviously
I don't
don't
what's
know
going on.
what it's like to live in a world with violence and poverty, and if you ever do, I'll still fight for you or something like that.
No, this should be
And
good.
that just got me thinking. It's like, I really wish this was a world where no matter where someone was, they could move somewhere else and it'd just be fine. They'd be able to do it, but that's just not how it is. Like,
I'm sure
the
we'll get there
sad-
eventually.
sad truth is this world is pretty cruel. Like, if you just look at nature, where the gazelle gets eaten by the lion and
Yeah,
it gets
but-
torn apart while it's alive and crying. Like, shit's just cruel.
Jesus Christ.
That's not really
the way
like.
life is.
This man.
And things are really, really bad in other places. Like,
Oh, yeah, look at Venezuela.
but places
Look at
are
Spain.
places are bad here
Spain?
too. Like,
What's going on?
look at Skid Row, like we did on the first episode of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We can't afford free healthcare for our people in America right now. Like, there's poverty in America. So
Well,
how could we
This
possibly
man's getting serious.
how could we support the impoverished from other countries? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you leave your problems and come to America where there's no problems. Like, there's still fucking problems here, and if we're not solving those problems and taking on more people, when we're fucking full,
Well,
there's gonna be more problems.
That's what I was about to say. So like, so two things about that. So anyone who is like showing these pictures of like the families getting separated and
Well, what else
like
are they
all
gonna
the
do?
all the crises at the border, as they call it, which Trump called it a crisis at the border, but the Dems.
This is all so new to me.
Well, they
The
control.
Dems-
following politics.
Well, hang on. So like the Dems said it wasn't a crisis at the border, but Trump said it was. But then now they're saying like that Trump's not doing anything about this crisis of like the children getting detached from their families and stuff. But really, what it is like these children are not even the children of the people that bring them over here. The people find these children, they take them from their families in like Mexico or whatever, and then they bring them here for leverage so that they can get their citizenship or get their asylum or whatever. But also, they willfully go through with this shit.
Yeah.
They could literally just turn around and go back to where they came from. But instead, they come here and they act like this is some like humanitarian like bullshit.
Crime
But
against
hey,
humanity.
you chose to come in here.
I think it's just the idea of like the American dream.
Well,
You know what I mean? We put this idea, well, we didn't put the idea, but like everyone has this idea that as soon as you come to America, your dreams will come true.
But those
That
people,
shit-
those people get their citizenship, dude.
that, okay.
Like they're not coming over here and living in these like cells and stuff. No, they come in here, they apply for citizenship and they get it, and then they get their American dream and all that shit, dude.
That I think a lot of that shit could be exaggerated too, because like
Oh, 100% is.
the far
It's not
Wait,
that
what?
bad.
the far
Wait, what
leftists
is?
control the media. The progressives control the media.
the children shit, like it's
The
exaggerated.
progressives
know.
control the media, Hollywood, and
Well, bro, did you
Fox News.
like?
and
do you,
a lot of the news, not Fox News, that's conservative. But
what? It's not like people think Fox News is conservative because like the headliners are conservative, but like there's a lot of
Fox News is
Dems.
conservative as fuck.
There's a lot of liberals that they have on there though, and like they
feel like-
they debate and they go
yeah.
back and forth and stuff. Yeah, the conservatives are like
I feel
it's
like
a majority of the lineup, but there are liberals there.
there's definitely conservative bias from Fox.
Well,
But
yeah, there's a liberal bias
from
in the other
everything
ones.
else, which is why fuck all those big news stations. They're all fucked up.
Well, it's like you can't have news anymore without
you
a
can't.
bias, which is bullshit. It should just be the
is.
facts, dude. But no,
you
it's
have
all
to like
about the
read all
agenda.
these different articles with all these
You guys actually
different
like
points of
watch
view.
news? Because
Yeah,
I definitely don't.
you got to keep track of what it is. But back to the
Sometimes
point.
I watch a lot of YouTube channels like about
Oh, like
politics.
YouTube news.
I watch like
I've-
Mark Dice and
Pew
people
News.
like
Again,
that. No,
I'm not a political person. I consider myself to be a modern Ronin, so I have no allegiance to anything.
you're like an independent.
Bro, just
no,
get your news
no
off
religion, no political party.
Yeah, okay.
Just me.
What do you
but
mean? Reddit is completely.
oh yeah, it's accurate as
Biasless.
fuck.
Mhm.
Is that a word? Unbiased. There you go.
Unbiased. There you go.
It's
No, but-
just a fuck, Danny made me lose track of what I was saying.
Good.
Well, what I was saying
Well, I was
earlier,
intelligent.
you asked a
Mr.
question.
Fish rice.
Yikes. You asked a question about like Spain, what's going on there. So like a couple years ago there was like a civil war going on in Syria, and a lot of people were fleeing Syria, and a lot of countries weren't taking in these like refugees, as they were called. So these Syrian refugees were trying to like gain asylum in these European countries, and Spain let them in. And now these Syrian refugees are like storming the streets. They're raping people
Yeah.
and they're murdering, and they're like,
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that back in high school.
yeah.
Fucked
Oh, a long
up. This
time
is
ago.
a fucked up world with there's so many layers to all these problems.
Well, it's like
that we're
sanctuary
just-
cities, dude. They're all
Yeah.
shit. Like, look at San Diego.
Yeah.
Look at Columbus, dude.
Yeah.
Columbus is a shit show.
I've never been to
Or
San Diego. Have you
Somalians,
been?
jeez.
I mean, I've never been to San Diego, but
Oh.
I mean, you see pictures. I mean, look at
I don't see any pictures.
what was that?
Skid Row.
Isn't that in San Diego?
That's Los Angeles.
Oh,
That's
okay,
homeless,
LA.
Though. That's
Yeah.
not like.
But a lot of the major like Californian cities are like
No,
shit
town
shows because
party.
they're ran by liberals, dude.
Like
Literally.
it's
Any liberal ran city, look at New York. Mayor de Blasio has fucked New York.
here
When
it's-
Giovanni was it Giovanni? Javin, I forget his fucking name. The guy who was mayor during 9/11 and all that stuff.
Right now.
He kept New York straight and everyone loved New York. But now they got de Blasio in there and he's like, yeah, so yeah, skyscrapers cost too much greenhouse gas emissions, so we're gonna ban skyscrapers. It's
here's-
fucking New York,
here's
dude.
what's fucking
Wait,
nuts. We've now
You need to look
reached
this shit up, dude. It's crazy.
shit has gotten so insane
I'm just trying to.
that
be
it's
half-
now to the point where like the conservatives are like the punk rock.
They're the counterculture.
They're like fuck this shit.
They're the
fuck
anti-pop, like
And
the
that's-
counterculture, bro.
They're the anti-establishment, and it was the other way around. And like I'm nothing when it comes to that, but I feel like we're watching the destruction of the Democratic Party before our eyes, the self-destruction of the Democratic
Dude, we
Party.
100% are.
Look at AOC.
Yeah,
Point in
I was about to.
case,
I was
What's
about
up
to
with all
point
these
that out.
parties and there's no kegs.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Like we just had a kegger like last weekend and everyone had a great time. No political talk, nothing, but all these politics, dude. They just need a
You
keg.
just need to start having debates like American Idol.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I insulted her appearance. She looks like a horse.
AOC does?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, I don't really give a fuck
She has
what
a
you
brain
say
the
about her
size of
because
one,
she
too.
literally said that the people, like
She's insane.
she said the kids at the border was comparison to Nazi Germany with concentration
Yeah,
camps.
and that-
She called the holding places for these illegal immigrants who are not citizens
Not and then
concentration
did you hear that it
camps.
came out that she didn't even go in or take the tour, and the guards said she just stood there and screamed at him, and then made all the shit up about what she
Yeah,
saw
did
inside
you
her.
see the photos?
Yeah.
Of her like at the fence like
Yeah.
and like, oh my god, it's so, bro.
Well, yeah, it's
people. There was another angle showed,
more
and
media.
she's literally looking at nothing. She's looking at a fucking desert field, and there's a fence there, and she's like crying and stuff. And they wanted to make that seem like she was looking at like the children holding cells, but then someone got another angle from behind her. Some like guy with an iPhone. He's like, "This is some bullshit," and she's literally looking at nothing. And it's just like propaganda, bro. It's
It's
so bad.
it's
It's so bad.
well, she's
you can't
the mo-
believe anything.
She's the
you
most
see.
famous in Congress, I think, right now.
Yeah,
At
she's a
least the
fucking
Democrat
idiot.
one.
I'm sorry,
for being
she's a
an idiot
fucking
because
idiot.
conservatives. She's famous to conservatives because she's like their best weapon against the left because of how stupid she is.
Yeah, nobody's voting for any of those Democrat candidates, bro.
Well, the progressives are voting for that shit, and they're just like, nah. But
all the Bernie
they're the
lovers.
morons. The
I'm more of a lefty guy myself too.
What do you mean? Fuck.
Danny just throwing in masturbation
what-
jokes.
Did you vote in 16? Like the presidential election? Did you vote?
Hank.
I didn't vote for either.
I don't really. I wasn't really educated, so.
I didn't
So-
vote for either. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I don't like this.
Well, I mean, we got some friends who have political opinions and they didn't vote, and I'm just like, that is your opinion, bro.
I don't have any political opinion, dude. Like, just try and do whatever makes the majority of the people happy.
Well,
I don't know, man, like-
that's not the way the world works here. We've got some sinister forces at work here where
Like,
it's
if you
all
don't
about
like the way things are going here, just go somewhere.
Well, here's a breakdown, Dan, in case you haven't.
living in
See,
your Star
summarization.
Wars world.
So Trump is setting records both economically and like what's the fucking word? I can't. He's setting records. Anyways,
Okay.
or at least that's what they say. I mean, the economy seems to be doing good though. Like stocks are good and everything. But the Democrats want to come in and tax the shit out of companies, which is the backbone of America. Small businesses, corporations. She wants to tax it. Not she, but there's a lot of she's in the race. But they want to tax the shit out of corporations, and they want to have universal health care, but make you pay for it. So no more private insurance companies. They want the government. They want the government to control your health care, which is going to be shit care. Look at Obamacare and how that failed. And like they want to raise minimum wage, but then again, like no business is going to pay someone that.
Wasn't Obamacare just like something wasn't that like something they just set up because they didn't want like the situations to keep showing up where you would go into a hospital for like something serious and then not be able to pay for it or something?
Well, it was their answer to like the monopolization of insurance. So like people in small areas would only have.
subjects, man.
I know people.
I know, right?
I don't care.
No, I mean
people
touchy,
at,
like, well, it's just weird to come up with a solution.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck feelings. Touchy is the wrong word.
No, I mean it's like
It's
a.
a weird situation. Because
Yeah.
like, here's the deal. Like, when I got this like tooth taken out, my insurance said they weren't going to cover it because I hadn't been with them for a whole year. So it was almost $2,000. And my mom knew the dentist, so he did it for $500. But if it was $2,000, I'd have to just.
It would have been fucked, dude. And
That would
that
suck.
is a problem.
So it definitely should be a thing where if someone's like fucked up, they could get help with that. But
And just pay it off. over
well,
time.
I don't
Yeah.
know how we can make that a thing without completely fucking us
Just like
economically.
free labor.
Well, And
Like literally, it'd be like cutting our balls off economically. Like
Yeah.
maybe if we can find stuff like
that would suck. I like my
stupid
balls.
shit the government's funding that we don't need.
oh, there's a lot of that.
If we could switch some funds, maybe that's it. But that's not going to happen. We need to rewrite what's going on. Like the whole structure of society just needs redone of humanity, but no one would ever get on board with that. So I feel like it might just be the natural cycle of things.
Yeah.
Like this is the destruction of an empire, much like Rome.
Well, this is my
there.
problem. The only solution that Democrats have, and I say Democrats because of like the party they're affiliated with, it's either the
far leftists.
Yeah, it's either like
because there's a lot of Democrats that are going to vote for Trump because the Democrats are pandering to the far left progressives who are already going to vote Democrat because everyone else is a Nazi to them.
Well, yeah, what I was saying was like
they're pushing other people away.
The only solutions they have is like government solutions. Like the government will solve your healthcare problems, the government will solve your income problems, the government will solve, and that's not the way to look at it.
It's like, well,
because the government is just there like a league is for sports, like the MLB or the NBA. The MLB doesn't own those 30
and they never
teams.
Fucking get anything done.
No, but like the MLB doesn't own the 30 teams. They are just the league that these 30 teams participate in. The MLB just creates the rules. The government has created the rules with like the law, but they need to stop trying to step in and be like, okay, we're going to fix all your problems, because basically what they want to do is take money from people who work and fix people who don't work's problems.
Yeah.
And that's what's bullshit. That's
Yeah,
why I
fuck
don't
those
that's why I'm
people.
conservative, dude, because conservatives don't think like that. They think
Yeah.
they think the hardworking American should come first, where the Democrats think we need to steal your money that you've worked hard for. Like, you millionaires, you guys suck. I hate that you're a millionaire, so I'm going to take your money.
Yeah.
You don't need that money. Well, bullshit. This is America. You're not going to tell me what I need and what I don't need, because I decide what I need and I don't need.
Yeah, that's definitely like I like capitalism a lot. I don't
It
think
works.
I don't think socialism will work. I
No.
think capitalism needs checks, and like I've ranted before about, and I'll rant again.
Mm-hmm.
And in the future, I'll bring this up, like with big tech, like the way they're literally trying to control the political discussion, and they're successfully doing it on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, someone needs to fucking audit those bastards for that shit.
I agree. I mean,
Thank
you
Project
can
Veritas.
you can look at, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Project Veritas.
What are we on time though?
I don't know. I mean, finish this final thought though. You can look at like it as a more general issue of just monopolies. When there's like one company, in one field, like Twitter. There's no other company that's competing with Twitter the way the way it's set up.
There's small ones like Mind, but they're nowhere near.
No,
big.
like they can't
Yeah.
compete.
Little
But like
babies.
Instagram isn't. Twitter's the big one, and
Yeah.
Facebook and Twitter are the big guys. And like, if the government is not going to enforce its law of like anti-monopoly on these guys and just let them do what they want, banning people that they don't want their voice to be
Yeah.
heard, like Alex Jones and
that's
other conservative
unconstitutional.
people. Exactly, it's unconstitutional because it violates freedom of speech. But like, because they're private, then we can ban whoever we want. But there's definitely a bias there, and because Twitter is like the
main platform where
a
people
huge
discuss this
platform.
shit. The platform
yeah.
for political discussion. It
Yeah.
can potentially be a very, very bad thing.
Yeah, so they're kind of like on the edge of like, hey, your platform can't be private because you have such a huge influence. So that's why like Jack Dorsey and whatever the fuck the Facebook
Mark
Zuckerberg, yeah, they had to stand trial because the government was like, and the government is fucked because the Democrats like they want this,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So
Because
they asked.
it's biased towards them.
Well, also, you got 80-year-olds.
On their side.
You got 80-year-olds like Pelosi and shit in office who don't know a damn thing
about today.
about Facebook and Twitter, and they're asking the questions like so when you ban someone, what do you look at? And it's like, you don't know a damn thing about what you're talking about because you don't know you don't know what this generation knows.
We can't.
You're too old.
We can't.
You're too old.
They want this authoritarian, censored world, and that's just. I can't live in a world like that, and I don't want to, because my allegiance is to freedom. No matter who you are, I think you should be able to live the way you want, as long as you're not hurting someone or interfering with their way.
Yeah.
And I feel like the far leftists want the opposite of that, where they can have their version of the perfect world.
Yeah.
It sounds like dystopia to me.
Trump got scrutinized for this in Charlottesville, but I'm going to say it like there's people on both sides of the aisle who are good, but there's also people on both sides who are bad. Like there's some far right conservatives who I just think like, you can't have no regulation, because then the corporations are going to like just be rampant and screw people over. But you can't be like a far leftist is and like, no, we're gonna put so many regulations on your company that you either leave or you're not gonna make any money. So you look at like Ford and a lot of people who put plants in like India and shit that are coming back now, like steel mills and stuff. They're coming back now, but before, because of all the regulations, they like outsourced to other countries where they could still make a profit, because all these regulations just like they'd lose money if they lived here because of the taxes and stuff.
All right. I gotta get going soon.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, dude.
Danny's just like
this is
good for him.
This is a huge ass rant, but yeah, I mean, if you're not involved into politics and stuff, like my message would be not just like I'm not talking to you.
Everyone's
specifically,
so
but
fucking
honestly,
stupid, dude.
I think
was
you need to
zoned out for the
educate.
last like 20 minutes.
Like,
Yeah, I know it's probably boring stuff, but like this is serious.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of funny because they're like animals, dude. They're not real people almost.
No.
Just a bunch of liars and fucking cheaters with big egos.
Did you watch the Dem debates at all?
They're sabotaging Tulsi and Andrew Yang.
They literally like
They're smearing Tulsi and they shut Andrew Yang's mic off because they're the only ones that are running for the Democratic nomination that aren't like the crazy ones.
They're not like Elizabeth Warren or like, what Elizabeth Warren said? She said she wants to so if you're fortunate like Trump or
I really gotta get going soon.
Oh my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
one more
But
final
yeah,
thought.
Wrap this up.
If you're fortunate enough to be a very wealthy person, like making over 100 mil, she wants to take every dollar you make and take some of it. Like I forget what the percentage is, but she wants to take some of it. Any future dollar you make,
like a percentage.
she's gonna take a percentage of that, and it's like that's fucked.
What a hoe.
that is.
Yeah.
That is pretty fucked
I
up.
mean, everyone should be taxed at the same rate.
Yeah,
Same rate.
it's
In my
only
opinion.
fair. Well,
Because you didn't like.
well, if everyone's taxed at the same rate, like say like a certain fixed percentage, isn't that still more money taken from rich people because
they have more.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just solved the tax problem.
Well, what the fuck's the problem there?
Because Bernie wants to take away from the top 1%. Because fuck the top 1%. Even though they create probably 99% of the jobs.
Fuck Silicon Valley.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyways, leave a like, comment below about some talking points. Anything that you guys want us to touch base on, or your opinions on some of the stuff we talked about, and what else? Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and yeah, we're chilling.
Fuck you, headphone guy at the gym.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully,
Friday.
Friday maybe we'll put one up. Is that good?
Hey, that's cool with
Sounds
me,
good.
man.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm actually busy Friday, but I won't. So you guys can do
Oh,
it.
we can have. I think Evan could do it on Friday.
okay. Evan,
Appreciate you guys listening in, though. I was the new guy here today.
yeah, dude, but you'll be on
Yo,
a
no
lot
shit,
of them.
You're the
I'll be
guy
on
who
a-
wasn't on any of the other ones. Of
I'll be on a
course
lot
you're
more
the guy.
often and always being the guy that's completely blank during the political debates.
We'll try to keep the politics to a
Wait,
minimum next time.
Anytime any intelligent conversation goes on, don't expect much input from Danny.
Damn. You
I'm
gonna take that?
kidding,
You
I
gonna take that,
kid.
bro?
I kid.
Anyways, we're
Trying to
signing
make
off.
this personal.
We're signing off, boys. Thanks for watching. Again, like, comment, hit the subscribe button. turn the bell on for notifications every time we upload, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye bye.